Hi everyone, and welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball class, filmed on location here at Maximus in North Bay. Today is Ultimate Exercise Ball for your core, for my beginners. So today, all you need is floor, a wall, your trusty ball. And I have a mat there. At one point, we're going to be down on our knees. We're going to be kneeling. So if you would like a mat or a cushion for under your knees, you absolutely can. General rule of thumb for all of my beginners, you are always on one surface. So the ball and your feet are either all on a gym floor or ball and feet are all on the mat. That's going to keep us safe. We have 6 exercises. 1 minute each. I work through one full round with you. As you progress, you can repeat the circuit 2 or 3 times. And if you have not warmed up yet, please head to the Core Maximus YouTube page or the Ball YouTube page, either or, and make sure we warm up. We do not want to get injured. If you have not subscribed, also pause, maybe subscribe to our YouTube channel. Enough chit chat, let's get started. I use a trusty stopwatch. It's old school, and I'm keeping it. Okay, so the first move is a plank. Now I'm near the corner just to demonstrate that absolutely you can push the ball into the wall, but at any time you can also push the ball into a corner. That will make it easier. Or you could use 2 weights to kind of lock the ball into place for you. If you have wrist issues, you can perform this on elbows. I will demonstrate both. If wrists are fine, you can absolutely do this on hands. I'll talk you through why or potentially what we would use one for or the other. Okay, so you're going to push the ball into the wall. I'm coming down onto elbows to start with. So I'm not on top of the ball, I'm not on the side, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm going to push the ball into the wall, elbows into the ball, feet are wide. So I have a nice wide stance. Tummy's in nice and strong. I'm here for a minute. Okay, so my fingers are relaxed. I'm pushing the ball into the wall. I'm really strong through my tummy and my back, keeping my back protected. At any time you feel a pressure feeling in your low back, that means your hips have dropped, and I want you to pull your hips back up for me just a tiny little bit. Shoulders away from ears, we're going to breathe. Because I'm timing for a minute doesn't mean you have to stay for a minute. You're going to hold with really good form for as long as you can, then when you need to, you come out of it. If you are on elbows, it's a little bit more work on your core. If you are on hands, it's a little bit more work on your shoulders. Neither is right nor wrong, simply have a little bit different focus. Everything works your core. Shoulders away from ears, we're almost there. Don't forget to breathe. Active push into the ball, shoulder blades glued into rib cage. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and rest. Stay at the wall. We're coming feet at the wall. Okay, so my feet are close to the ball is away from the wall. My leg closest to the wall is back. My leg closest to the ball is forward. I'm going to slightly bend my knees and bring my hips onto the ball. All right, from here, my feet are going at the wall. If you feel like the ball is going to slip out from underneath you, you're going to keep your hand right here, lightly touching for support and stability, not to hold and push. Keep those knees soft, bent knee. Then I want you to think as if there's a wall in front of you and a wall behind you, which means shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, and I'm going to come into a nice straight line, and I'm going to hold. All right, team. Oh, I just realized I think my microphone's caught in my hair. We're holding for a minute. So here, shoulder blades pulled together, tiny little bit. Be strong in our posture position. Head in neutral. If you were here with me, a lot of times I have to come adjust heads very gently into this neutral spine. Neck is an extension of our spine. We want strong through our back. We're really engaging our core here, all of this top side. At any point, we need to take a pause. We rest, we regroup, we come right back at it. Hips are stacked. Also, sometimes our top hip rolls open or rolls forward or we're twisted. Really think of that wall in front of you and that wall behind you. Arms can be across chest, hands can be at head, arms can be by side. You can move them all around. And switch sides. Okay. You don't need me to talk as much. I'm showing you my back. You show me yours. Okay, so leg closest to the wall is back, leg closest to the ball is forward. We're going to bend our knees a little bit, bring those hips down onto the ball. Hand can be on the ball for support. Feet go into the wall. We keep that soft bend in knee, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, and we get into a side plank hold. Arms are wherever make you happy. I am such a fan of this pattern because it works our back and our front in one move, which we don't get a lot. And it keeps our shoulder safe. We don't need shoulder strength or stability on this. And then we're fighting to keep the ball nice and still, which we cannot do down on the floor. So those tiny little muscles are firing to keep us strong and stable. As I plug away at this and just natter on, think of shoulder blades pulled together. Strong through tummy, shoulders away from ears, breathing. We have 8 seconds left. Head is in neutral, it's an extension of your spine, so we want nice long neck. And rest for me. That was amazing. Okay, back at the wall, don't go far. Ball is going into the wall. We're doing our cardio move here. Tuck in your clothes if you need to. Okay, when I say cardio, it means we are going to move to get our heart rate up, whatever that means to you. The goal is to keep on moving for 1 full minute. Okay, we're pushing that ball into the wall. You can be on hands or elbows. From here, we're going one knee in and then the other. We're here for a minute, away we go. So here, again, if you need to, you can bring that ball into the corner, right? So one knee in and then the other. Don't overthink this. I don't care how close that knee comes. The whole point here is to get our heart rate up. So you have to pace yourself for this full minute. If it bugs your wrist, turn your hands out slightly, shoulders away from ears, push away from the ball so our shoulder blades are glued in towards our ribs. Belly button's pulled in strong, my hips are not dropping as I bring my one leg in and then the other, and I'm breathing and I'm very much engaging my core here, right? I'm in a moving plank. I'm in a plank position and I'm driving that knee towards my chest, working through low abs and hip flexors. You can hear my heart rate starting to come up. Perfect. Keep going for me. The whole point here is to just keep moving. If that means you have to slow your pace down, slow your pace down. If that means for the last 10 seconds, we want to try hopping it out, keep on going. 5 seconds. You're doing great. 4, 3, 2, rest. Ta-da! Cardio. Okay. Supermans, superwoman, superhuman. We're coming down onto the ball. 2 moves left, team. 2 moves left for core. Core is, not me, Corey, but core rib cage to a little below your bum. That is your core. So here, we're going fingertips touching, toes touching. My hands are close to the ball. And from here, I'm going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg, thumb towards the ceiling, tiny hold, control on the down, alternate sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg, control on the down, turning just a little bit close to the wall. Okay, so head is an extension of our spine. So after you've watched me for a few turns, we want that neck in neutral. Almost think as if I'm there trying to stretch you out, so a gentle little pull on your head and neck. Thumb pointed up towards the ceiling is going to keep our shoulders in a safe, neutral position. You do not have to force your bicep by your ear. Let your arm go wherever it's comfortable. Don't forget to breathe. We have 10 seconds left. If you find this uncomfortable on your tummy, just please plug away at it for a few more sessions. Beautiful. Rest back. Grab your pillow, cushion, rolled up mat, whatever you got. Some people find that uncomfortable on tummy, and eventually, if it does, it typically becomes more comfortable, but if not, you can always do that pattern on hands and knees, right? And lift opposite arm, opposite leg here. You lose some of the benefit of doing it on the ball, but it's still an amazing exercise. All right, team. This one's a tricky one to get. One of my favorites is actually in the workout called Corey's Favorites. Toes can be flat or tucked under. That's up to you. We're going to start with our hips in line with our knees. Then we're going to place our hands, again, not on top of the ball, not on the side of the ball, somewhere in the middle. We're going to bring our hands nice close together. Elbows underneath shoulders. Tummy in strong. Okay, this is my start position. Shoulders away from ears. From here, the ball is moving forward as I roll onto my elbows, and my shoulders, hips, knees get into a straight line, half a plank. So I'm rolling the ball forward, coming onto my elbows, my arms are still bent, shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line, shoulders away from ears, tummy in strong, little pause, and then we roll back. Breathe. Okay, so that ball rolls forward, I end up on my elbows, shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line, slow roll back, breathing. And again, slow roll out. Shoulders away from ears, shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line, head is nice and relaxed. If you're getting used to that pattern and you're like, my tummy's strong, I feel engaged, my back's ready to go, we're going to start straightening the arms. We roll out, and then from here, we slowly start extending our arms just a tiny little bit, and then slow roll back. You'll feel your core engage just a tiny little bit more. Fingers relaxed. We're trying to roll that ball out in a nice straight line, breathing, inhales and exhales, roll all the way back. Let's go one more. Shoulders down away from ears. This is it, last one. Slow roll out. And slow roll back. Amazing, team. So 6 moves, 1 minute each. As you get stronger and more comfortable with using the ball, you can roll through this. You can go through this program 2-3 times at the most. You're doing amazing. Part of beginners is getting used to using this ball in different patterns and different positions. So keep at her. You're doing great. So proud of you. And I'll see you next time.